So back in early 2017, I hit a rock bottom in my life. I just got over a relationship, or was still trying to get over a relationship that ended like 5 or 6 months prior. I was eating like crap. I wasn't exercising. And not only physically, but my mental health was at an all-time low. And I remember the breaking point that caused me to change this was I was eating a frozen Tyson chicken patty. And I was sitting on my couch, and I bit into it, and just something about the taste. I was just like tired of this processed garbage I was eating. It just tasted horrible. And I went and threw it out, and I went into my bathroom and just looked at myself in the mirror. And I was said to myself, enough is enough. I have to change this, or I'm just not going to be happy anymore. And at that point, I'm about 6'1". I weighed like 165 pounds. That's really skinny. I'm a naturally skinny person. So I knew I had to go to the gym. That was the first step to solve my two problems, or the physical and mental health problems that I was going through. So I signed up for the gym, and going there has completely changed my life. I have put on, in the 8 years I've been going consistently, I put on about 10 pounds of muscle. I'm about 175 pounds now. I can bench press 250 pounds, and my body just feels amazing. And it goes back to this quote that I've heard about your body that people use, where they said, your body is the vehicle in which you drive through your life. And just like a car, if you don't take it to get oil changes, you don't upkeep it, your drive is going to be a lesser quality, and it won't last as long. And, you know, your length your car lasts is kind of like the length your life lasts. So, I've never felt better physically. I'm stronger, my heart feels great, I don't get tired easy, my energy levels are higher, and ever since going to the gym, my quality of life has been absolutely amazing. And this is in me in my early 30s. I could only imagine if I was able to start doing this back when I was in my 20s. But I still think to this day, the most important thing that changed from going to the gym is not the physical health, which is very important, but it's my mental health. The impact the gym has had on my mental health is something that is extremely hard to explain. I was not confident in myself anymore. I doubted myself all the time. And I was just overall just sad and looked at myself like I wasn't good enough for things. And since going to the gym, one, my confidence skyrocketed. I was looking great. I finally looked the way I wanted to. And people can just tell. You have like a demeanor about you. If you feel confident and you feel like you look good, that bleeds into the real world. And people can read your face. And they go to look at you from saying, yeah, you know, this guy looks like he doubts himself, to, man, this is a confident guy. He looks really happy. And you just have this aura or demeanor about you that just naturally gives you like an inviting feeling, like people want to associate with you. They want to speak to you. And not only that, but the biggest thing that's changed from this is your confidence to be able to achieve things. When you go into the gym is not easy. And if it was, everyone would do it. There's the thing with the New Year's resolutioners, that every year, tons of people go to the gym, they say, I'm going to stay dedicated, I'm going to change my life, and they eventually, and unfortunately, fall short and don't do it. So when you stay dedicated to something as hard as the gym, it shows you that you have the determination and the will to do hard tasks that naturally goes into your work, your relationships, your life in general. You stop doubting yourself. You're saying, I can do this, instead of saying, I don't know, I can try to do it. A try changes to, I will do this. It's kind of like that Yoda quote, actually, just popped in my head, the do or do not, there is no try. You can actually have the confidence to say, I am a determined person, I am a dedicated person, and I can accomplish any task that people give me. I know it sounds crazy, but it really does release some kind of endorphins in you that makes you feel great. And your physical health is very important, but if your mental health is not there, everything else doesn't matter. So basically the moral of the story is you have one life to live. Keep the vehicle that you drive your daily life in as good a shape as possible. keep yourself in good health physically, and most importantly, keep yourself good mentally.